Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for introduction, Sangappa. Wait for a minute. Okay. Yeah, dear friends, I will be talking on recent cultivation practices and improved technologies in barnyard millet. I will take you only to the specific slides which is useful to you in cultivation and whatever the improved technologies we have released in barnyard millet and which are giving very good yield both for grain and for fodder purpose, because it is a dual purpose crop and we will get both grain and fodder. Sangam, slides are moving, Sangam. Yeah.
No, sir. Slides are not moving. Just click on your PPT only, sir. I think it will.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, it is introduction part. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just to introduce barnyard millet, it is also one among the oldest domesticated millet in semi-arid tropics, and it has more than 35 related ancestral species, among which only 2 are cultivated, and it is cultivated in different countries. Now, area in different countries has drastically reduced, and only in India it is cultivated, and whatever area we are having, it is there in India, and very negligible area is there in Japan. And this particular millet is known for dietary fiber content, and also it is rich in other nutritional components, specifically iron, calcium and zinc, and also some vitamins. And this particular millet plays a role as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-proliferation of tumor cells. And these are in literature, that's why we have mentioned here. Yeah, coming to area, whatever area is there in the world, that particular area is there in India only, with a production of 1.51 million tons of grain, and total productivity, average productivity is 1034 kgs per hectare. And this is how barnyard millet looks like. We are having two specific types specifically related to panicles. One is green colored one, and one second one is pigmented one, but green colored one is more preferred, and it is in cultivation. This is how the field view looks like, barnyard millet field, and grains are ash colored one. And this is the diversity whatever is existing in barnyard millet, specifically related to panicles, panicle shape, panicle size, panicle length. This is what it indicates. And coming to weather requirements to grow or to cultivate this particular millet in different states, it is used as minuscule food, or as cattle fodder, or as cattle and poultry feed. And this particular millet is adapted to different temperate climatic conditions, and also grows well in tropics also, and also on the soils with pressile ecology. And this is tolerant to very wide range of temperatures, because this is cultivated both in temperate hilly areas and also in plain areas, tropical plain areas, specifically in Uttarakhand, and hilly areas means Uttarakhand, and some small hilly areas of Tamil Nadu, and plain areas of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat, Assam. In these states, it is cultivated mainly. And this can be cultivated up to height of 2,700 meters. And rainfall requirement is 400 to 500 millimeters. So in India, it is cultivated in different states. 1 minute. And for cultivation, it requires soils with marginal fertility. If soils with good fertility, specifically black soils are there, then you can get very good fodder yield also. If they are sandy loam soils are there, then also you will get fodder yield. But when compared to black soils, the fodder yield will be reduced, but the grain yield will not be reduced in both the soils. So coming to fertilizer, it requires very less amount of fertilizers when compared to the major cereals or major crops, and that nitrogen or urea can be applied up to maximum 60 kg. If the soil fertility is very low with sandy soils, then it goes to 60 kg. If it is black soils with high fertility, then 20 kg urea is enough for this particular crop. And this particular crop is highly responsive to fertilizers because it puts very high biomass. And DAP in the form of phosphorus in the form of DAP, it requires up to 40 kg. Potassium, if it is black soils and no need, red soil, red clay, clay soils or loamy soils, then no need of potassium. If very sandy soils are there, then we have to apply potassium or muriate of potassium. Time of sowing, then Kharif first fortnight of July, which is the onset of monsoon, or July first fortnight to July end you can take, but July first fortnight is the good time to take up sowing. And in Rabi, September to October is the best time. In summer, if you want to grow, you have to have good irrigation facility for initial seedling establishment stages. Then you will get good yield and good crop yield also. Yeah, methods of sowing. Actually, we are recommending every farmers or every state farmers that don't go for broadcasting because it is having many disadvantages of not having intercultivations, and number of productive tillers will be less in particular plant. Plants will be very lanky and very small panicles will be produced if we maintain the high density of planting in broadcasting type of sowing. So we want to avoid those things, and we want to recommend that please follow line sowing where intercultivation or weed control is very good, or we can go for easy weed control, and we can maintain proper plant stand. If we maintain proper plant stand and recommended spacing in these millets, not only in barnyard millet and other millets also, then number of productive tillers and plant height and biomass accumulation, even panicle rated traits will be very good, so that we can harvest very good crop or very good grain yield at the end. So it's better to go for line sowing instead of broadcasting, because in most of the tribal areas still they are following broadcasting method of sowing. That has to be avoided. Then main important thing is harvesting and threshing, because we have to educate the farmers, or we still for ourselves also we have to get educated, because most of the millets are harvested after completing their harvesting maturity or after reaching the harvesting maturity. At the time it reaches harvesting maturity, most of the grains will be lost in the form of shattering, which should be avoided so that we can have good crop yield at the end. So that harvesting at physiological maturity is very important, and we are having physiological maturity identification marks in all the millets which should be used, or which should be told to the farmer so that they can harvest their crop at the right stage. If we go for harvesting the particular millet, or specifically barnyard millet or some other millets at after harvesting maturity, after it attains the harvesting maturity, then we will be losing some amount of grain yield. I will tell in proso millet and kodo millet, the shattering losses are reaching up to 40% because of harvesting at harvesting maturity or after harvesting maturity. That is really reducing the grain yield. And in barnyard millet, brown top millet, and return millet, it is reaching up to 30%. And in fox millet, it is up to 10%. And even not only shattering losses, we are losing grains because of bird damage also. That can be avoided if we go for harvesting at right stage and right time instead of leaving the crop in the field itself. Why this particular harvesting will be delayed by farmers in the fields? Because these millets, specifically small millets, they give a lot of side branches along with the primary and productive second and tertiary tillers. They will be producing side branches, and farmers will wait for those side branches to be matured. Then only they will leave about first primary, second, and tertiary branches or tertiary tillers. Even though they have matured and they have set their grain is matured, still they will not go for harvesting. They will wait for side branches to be matured, and after maturation of side branches, then they will go for harvesting. By that time, the seeds or grains in the main tillers panicles will be shattered, or birds would have eaten those grains. So such losses should be avoided in millets. Then only good yield can be expected from millets in all the farmers' fields. That we have to ensure, or we have to educate the farmers regarding this. Then how to identify the physiological maturity in different millets? Development of black spot on bottom of the seed that is present in sorghum and pearl millet, that indicates the physiological maturity stage. At that time, we can go for harvesting of that particular crop. In barnyard millet, little millet, and brown top millet, panicle color changes from green to ash color. It is panicle color, I am telling, whole panicle color. And in proso millet and foxtail millet, one more is that the seed coat color changes from green to lemon yellow color. Specifically in proso and foxtail millet, from green to lemon yellow color, it will changes. That indicates it is coming, that particular panicular plant or field is in physiological maturity stage. If you have to observe visually also, the full field will be looking, in full field, the particular seed coat color of the particular panicles will be changed from green to lemon yellow. So in codon millet, we are having from green to light brown color changes in seed coat. And in finger millet, we are having seed color change from green to brown color, or even in white color, we'll be having that black spot development in the region, in the starting region or endosperm region, that we have to check. And in barnyard millet and little millet, one more, we are having that seed color change from green to ash color. These things we have to see carefully, and we have to go for harvesting at right stage. That is that has to be taken care in both in farmer fields and in even in our experiment field also. So where this particular banana millet is cultivated in different states like Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. Mainly this particular millet is cultivated in Uttarakhand in different districts like Chamoli, Pauri Garhwal, Tehri Garhwal, like that. It is having maximum area in Uttarakhand and followed by Tamil Nadu. And what are the important or improved technologies already has been released by testing in all India level. For different states, they are recommended. For Bihar, we are having VL Madira 181 and VL Madira 207. And for Uttarakhand, we are having VL Madira 172, VL Madira 207, and main importantly, PRJ1 is very popular in Uttarakhand region. And in other states like Uttar Pradesh, we are having DHPM 93-3 and VL 172. Tamil Nadu, we are having VL 181, O1, O2, K1 and K2, and even DHPM 93-3 and MDU1 is also there for Tamil Nadu state. And for Rajasthan, we are having Pratap Sanwa and VL207. Like that, for different states, released cultivars are there, varieties are there, improved varieties or technologies are there, where they are giving very high yield or maximum grain yield and fodder yield, so that these can be this particular information can be given to farmers so that they can take or purchase the right variety for right state. And this particular slide shows you what is the duration of the released varieties, popular varieties in different states. Specifically, PRJ1 in Uttarakhand region, it matures in 115 to 120 days with grain yielding ability of 23 to 25 quintals per hectare. So early varieties are also there like VL172, which matures in 85 to 90 days, and VL191, it matures in 90 to 95 days. VL207 matures in 85 to 90 days. And recently released varieties like DHPM 93-3 and CO2, they matures in 95 to 100 days with a production ability of 25 to 27 quintals per hectare. This is the one which I was mentioning. This particular variety, DHPM 93-3, it is a medium maturing variety and recommended for cultivation all states except Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, because PRJ1 is very popular in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, and this particular variety, DHPM 93-3, its grain yielding ability is somewhat low at hilly regions, but at plain regions, its grain yielding ability along with fodder yielding ability is very high. That's why this particular variety is not recommended for Uttarakhand, but for other plain areas like Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Assam, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, this particular variety is recommended. And this is having a yielding ability of up to 2.5 tons per hectare, and fodder yield goes up to 6.5 tons per hectare. This is one more variety released by Dharwad University, DHPM 23-3. This particular variety is also giving very good yield of up to 3.2 tons per hectare with 7 tons per hectare of fodder yield. So it is both are dual purpose types, and it is also recommended for Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu states. This is CO2 variety from Tamil Nadu, and this particular variety is specifically released for Tamil Nadu state. And this particular variety gives a grain yield of 2.6 tons maximum and fodder yield of 4.5 tons per hectare. And this is one more variety specifically for Tamil Nadu. And this is nationally released variety VL207. It is also medium maturing variety, and it is having grain yielding ability of up to 2.2 tons per hectare and fodder yielding ability of 3.5 tons per hectare. And it is released or recommended for all states except Gujarat and Tamil Nadu, because this particular variety is suitable for cultivation in hilly areas. In hilly areas, it produces both grain and fodder in very high quantity. And then comes the nutritional composition of the barnyard millet. When compared with other millets, this particular millet is also rich in dietary fiber content and also zinc and iron. I have mentioned in first slide also. Along with these nutritional components richness, it is also rich in some vitamins like thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin. And these are the nutritional importance, nutritional content importance due to high dietary fiber content. What advantage our body gets? That means it reduces blood pressure and inflammation, and helps to control the blood sugar levels. Like that, different nutritional compounds are having different health benefits, which was already covered by our biochemist. So I am not touching this one. And coming to package of practices, already I have. So I told you we are recommending line sowing. Line sowing takes 5 to 6 kgs per hectare of seed, and we are not recommending broadcasting as of now. And spacing required is 30 centimeter by 10 centimeter, 30 centimeter between rows and 10 centimeter between plants. And fertilizer maximum urea of 40 kg per hectare and DAP of 20 kg per hectare. And if very sandy soils are there, then go for potassium application. And 2 to 3 intercultivations are required with one hand weeding. And to manage pest and diseases, specifically we are having shoot fly pest incidents in our barnyard millet. So for that, to control that one, it is better to go for seed treatment, not for spraying. I'm telling seed treatment with the thiamethoxam chemical, that 3 grams per liter water are, and mix the per kg of seeds, treat the seeds with this particular chemical. Or if you want to go for spray, then go for spray of cypermethrin, 1 ml per liter of concentration. And we are having head smut. That shoot fly incidents will be there in both hilly areas and plain areas, but head smut will occur mainly in hilly areas of Uttarakhand and some small hilly areas of Tamil Nadu, but not in plain areas. So as head smut control, you have to go for seed treatment with Vitavax chemical or go for spraying with chlorothalonil. So these two chemicals can control head smut disease. So thank you all. If you're having any particular questions, I will be very happy to answer the questions specifically regarding barnyard cultivation and their varieties or improved technologies, whatever we have done.